how you can be too. As soon as he started to tell and say certain things, I said, they gonna come for him. I said it. Why? How would it be easier for them to come for Woody than it would be for them to come them to come for somebody like myself? For one, Woody is right up there on them demons. He right around there. He think he at home. He in Mechanicsville, right? When I saw the story, I watched the story like everybody else watched the story where he's out there, he's enjoying the life, da-da-da-da. What I saw around him, demons. And what's the music I heard? I told y'all, one of the sciences. If I'm in traffic and somebody pull up on the side of me and they playing any of these demons music and I hear the 808s and the bass drum, I say, the demons is near. Because they move in and out of the frequencies of the music. Those are the portals for them. They're called music demons. They literally can move in and out of the tones that these people are using. These 440 hertz are gateways that they had to create for certain beings or yield and change, all right, for the standard of music for certain beings to be able to exist in this earth plane. If it were not that way, then they wouldn't have been able to do it, which is why they had to mobilize certain time machines and things like that to go back and work with people like the Adolf Hitlers and the rest of them, and that's a whole other story. The point is, now you got 440 hertz, and that's because it makes it easier for them to exist here. And if it's easier for those people to exist here, all right, it's also easier for those so-called disembodied beings, all right, or otherworldly life forms, interdimensional life forms to exist here also. You have always called them demons. Now, come on, Christians. You believe in accidents? We got Christian people saying accidents. We got Christian people saying, oh, celebrities can't get into accidents, huh? Okay, yes, celebrities can get into accidents. That's 100% true. Aaliyah didn't want to get on the plane. You're not listening. They damned her. They put her in a movie, Queen of the Damned. They sold her to the devil. They knew that there was going to be an energetic yield after they took someone as beloved as Aaliyah out of the earth plane. So what happened? Aaliyah didn't want to get on the plane. They made her get on the plane. What happened to the plane? Oh, an accident. Oh, okay. Well then, right, celebrities can get into accidents just like anybody can because it's an accident. Even though you say that guy has a plan, y'all gonna have to make up your mind. Either guy has a plan or there are accidents. Which one? Yeah, so it was an accident that Aaliyah's plane went down. It was an accident that Kobe Bryant's helicopter went down. It was an accident. All these, Lisa Left Eye, that was an accident. All these things are accidents. Unless you open your eyes and you realize that when you sign your name on that dotted line, they tell you, we're going to come for you one day. All right? How do you buffer demons that you do a deal with? They buffer demons by putting people in these deals, all right, where they say, okay, we're going to come for you, but you can delay that time. All right, if you give up somebody that you love. So you'll have freak accidents because it's easier for human beings to be fooled that way. It's not even hard to fool human beings. But you see an accident, it looks like nothing happened. You say other than an accident. You say it's a freak accident. Ain't nobody was responsible for that. So you turn your eye away to it and say, man, that's messed up. So you'll have somebody at the beach and their son or their stepson is there and a jet ski flies out of nowhere and bashes the stepson in the head. And they're a celebrity. If you hear me, you hear me. Now the stepson is gone. And the celebrity has to do the thing where they do the PR. All right, the press run with the PR. Okay, oh, this is so saddening, da-da-da-da. They already knew it was coming. You can look in the eyes of certain artists that sign artists up under him, warning to all of you artists, never sign up under an artist. You see what's happening? Y'all better get in touch with whoever this dude is that was singing in front of that microphone. Thug is desperate. He gonna sacrifice the shit out you and nobody will know. Get away from him. What I just said could be a protection over you or you probably won't hear me. Y'all better get in touch with that dude. Tell him this nigga Thug his hands is tied behind his back. His world is falling around him. He gonna feed you to Birdman. Birdman gonna put you up. They gonna have them meetings. Next thing you know, oh, he was on a plane to Hawaii. He went down in this how this happens. Because they build it up. How you know it's coming? How you know they'll line something up like that? Because of look at how he coming in. The song he coming in with is sentimental. It's pulling on your heartstring, which is why Thug posted it in the middle of this shit going on to get sympathy from the people. It's a music trick. Y'all don't speak that language. The music, you walk in the club, you ain't even feel hype. But they play Nook if you buck, boy, Nook if you buck, boy. Now you hype. You walked in the club. You weren't feeling hype. You was having a good night. You was with your girl. Next thing you know, you see some niggas staring at you. Everything good until you hear, so I'm outside of the club and he think I'm a punk. Now you start thinking to yourself, maybe this nigga think I'm a punk. So what should I do? The devil, the demon whispers to you in your subconscious, speaking to you straight through your earlobes. Straight through your ears and eardrums, downloading into your heart. Can y'all hear me? Downloading right into your heart. And then what he say? Go to the loaded Tech 9. It's up in the trunk. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the loaded. So I go to the loaded Tech 9, and y'all think I'm playing. A lot of niggas lost their life when them songs came on. A lot of niggas lost their man. Crime Mob? What? The club scene was a bloodbath. You had to be stupid to go to the club at certain points in time. You just had to be, that was one of the most suicidal things you could do. You have to know when these demons get to activating. And this is one of their gates. You're in one of them right now. This is not the time to be at their clubs. This ain't the time. What I tell people, now Woody probably didn't hear me. He probably don't be on the lives like that. But I tell y'all, especially all y'all chosen ones, when you start aligning yourself with, I'm going to speak the truth, I'm going to move with God. Bro, do you know what come with that? You can't move the same way then. You can't be out there with them because he going to smell you. And he know no matter what you think demonic shit you done did in your life, devilish shit you done did in your life, whatever sin, the moment you start stepping over into that light, you're going to be influential on other people that will take you out of here. Be cautious. This ain't the time. Fuck that. You want to say you coming to God? You got to go all the way to God. I ain't talking about the church, Woody. The church ain't God. The church playing the same. Listen, the church, I got to explain this whole thing to everybody. This world belongs to Shaitan. He going to let you open up churches. This world belongs to Shaitan. The church say they with the God that they serve and they pay taxes to the devil. Make it make sense. You know what I mean? This nigga runs the world. They tell you in the book, and some of y'all think I'm tripping because you ain't read the book. The book of 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 4. Turn with me. It says, the God of this world is Satan. The blind don't know it. They talk about him causing people to be blind. They don't know that. So the church is paying tithes to the devil. There's a separation of church and state. No, there isn't. The church is in the state. What they did, when them folks rolled around 2020, y'all know what I'm talking about, and said people had to prick the dickily wickedy. What happened? Did the church fight back? No. You saw them tents setting outside the church, saying, come take this, come take this. People don't know what they put in their body. To this day, they don't know. But the church didn't fight. The church was like, let's do it. Y'all let them shut the churches down. People should have known then that ain't the house of God. The pastor would have, man, what you mean? Yeah, we got to shut the churches down. You're going to shut our churches down, but you're going to let the airplanes still be flooded. You're going to let the MARTA station still be flooded. You're going to let the subway still be flooded. You're going to let the trains, everything still be flooded. You're going to let these boats still be flooded. All right. No, you ain't shutting our churches down. All right. You're going to shut our churches down and shut down all the fast food restaurant, all these other establishments. How you going to shut down a church? But what did the church do? They let it happen, stood by. Nigga, you going to tell these people that this is where they're supposed to be every Sunday, but then you let the government tell you you can't go that Sunday. You see what I'm explaining to you? No, the church ain't the house of God. That's an illusion. So you say, I'm going to move with the Most High. You got to move with the Most High. You can't be around these demons no more. It ain't just for Woody. So what I do, I go to the studio. I record this. I say, I know they coming for him. You have to know what I'm doing. You got to watch me. I tell you, it ain't just what I say. It's what I do. I went to the studio. What I do, I'm going to show you because you know it's documented. What I do, I did the letter to Woody. But I ain't just do the letter to Woody. I did an image. You see that? Some of y'all going to hear me. Some of y'all not going to hear me. I put them right there with Ray, the sun. Put the sun right there behind them. So what does that mean, Omari? What do you tell me? What does it mean? Students who I've been walking with and showing how to do certain things and how to move beyond what they can't stop me from giving you this. They can't stop you from calling me crazy either. call me crazy, try to damn me with everybody, then that's fine. That's going to be on you. But they can't stop me from telling you what these other people tell me I shouldn't tell you because they say y'all not ready. That's a protection symbol. The circle, the sun, the rainbow, these are dependent. Okay, not just dependent, the pendant that they used, the pentagram where they flipped it. Okay, the pentacle. The pinnacle is what I'm trying to say. These are protection symbols. What I do, I post the snippet of the letter to Woody on my, on my Instagram. In the song, what I say, be cautious, be careful. You speaking the truth. They gonna want you gone now. They gonna try to get rid of you. Man, these is demons. Y'all don't know. Once you get to a certain level, you start playing with certain shit, okay, you'll see these people pop up. Like, okay, let me show you how you'll know. Like JT, right? The city girl JT. You'll see her pop up. Now she look more demonic. She don't look how she used to, like just the city girl, right? But what Lil Uzi Vert say? I'll make a city girl believe in Satan. Who is the city girl he talking about? I mean, can y'all open your eyes? The city girl he's referring to is JT, but y'all swear she's still believing. Y'all swear she's still Christian. She's not. She's not. That's why you'll see her pop up with one of the biggest witches in the game. Say, FaZe, who you talking about? Go to her page and you'll see who I'm talking about. Say, they don't look like that'll be somebody that she friends with. Who it is she standing next to, and who the dude that's standing next to the witch she's standing next to. You ain't supposed to look at stuff like that. You just supposed to see them. It's supposed to be normal. Lil Uzi Vert was used to make the rock shit, the heavy metal shit, the death metal shit, the energy of it, the aura of it, integrated into the hip hop scene. And who was the motherfuckers who pushed them on the hood, on the streets? QCP and them. Watch, follow, listen. QCP, mama say the nigga do witchcraft. QCP, mama say he'll sacrifice you. These niggas is bloodthirsty. Listen to the phone call that come out. I was the clout chaser, right? Say these niggas is selling the souls of the young boys. Go listen to the God Did song. Right? Where I said no more poison in the boys to men. I said it's over as far as the poison in the boys to men goes. Free the souls. Whose souls I'm talking about? Man, Dominique Jones. Whose souls I'm talking about? I'm talking about Quavo and them. Whose souls I'm talking about? When people go into the quality control, look at the name of the label, okay? They're supposed to peep and see who the big niggas coming in to the game. They're supposed to peep and see who that is, who got some motion, sign them real quick. Leighton Green signed with the QC folk, didn't it? Well, folks signing with QC and then you don't hear from them no more. QC signed a competition and shelf them. Because that's called quality control. Oh, they'll give you a deal. But they playing with money from all different type of borrows, drug money, all kind of stuff. They'll offer you whatever little numbers sound appeasing to you. You ain't got no money, so they'll hit you with a little 50,000. Nigga could give you 50 million. Could give you 50 million. He'll hit you with a little 50,000. You think your life gonna change. You don't know nothing about money. You done did one music video. You done bought one little chain. You got $1 in the music video, throwing that bitch around. Y'all recycle it amongst yourselves. And you think you done made it. This nigga standing back there say, okay, I got his soul. You don't know what I'm saying, but I'm telling you, this shit, this why I don't fuck with the industry. I never signed with anybody. What happened? Bar Greasy. Oh, if you ain't here, you already know I'm gonna run my mouth. Bar Greasy, where you at? 2020, Bar Greasy, who was fucking with Tommy Lee and them. Bar Greasy will never be able to deny this. Offered me a deal. Say, bro, come meet me in Florida, in Miami. Yeah, come meet me in Florida. Da-da-da-da. What you need? 300,000, 400,000? We could talk about that on one condition. What was your condition, Bar Greasy? On one condition. Leave P name out your mouth. Don't talk about P. You don't even got to do all that. No, just make your music, go hard. We'll still fuck with you. Don't be talking about P and them. Leave QCP out of it. Nigga, what? So let me ask y'all a question. Did I receive $300,000? Am I signed with Bar Greasy? Do I sell my soul? Oh, that should have been easy, right? Oh, damn, if I'm clout chasing going after some money, that's an easy fix. Oh, all I got to do is not talk about P them, baby them, and all I got to do is just make whatever the trinket crisscross music is, and we'll be good. I'll make me some money and I'm put up. Oh, for sure, I'm cool then. Nigga, fuck that. Nigga still in my DM tomorrow, so keep going, you gonna make it. I don't need you to tell me that. You wouldn't have nothing to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be saying, oh, you gonna make it. I know that. But you gotta see why. Why? Because he fucked with P them. It's a lot of gatekeeping shit going on. So they'll send niggas at you. See if you can silence him. See if you can offer him this, that, and the Thursday. And see if by Friday do he sell his soul. Nigga talking all that talk. Oh, he don't want to side with no label, da-da-da-da. Offer him some money. See what he do. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. That's all I could do. What? OJ, don't talk about, the moment you start saying, oh, this or that in one condition, bro, you don't even got my ear. You don't even have my ear. I don't even know what you saying. You could say, I got $5 billion for you right now. Say, what's going on with it? Only thing I need, nope. You said you had $5 billion for me. I'm your boss. That's how y'all artists need to think. Nigga, you came to me because you see I got motion. The hell? Fuck you, I need you to, you don't need me to do shit. You work for me now. Here, I'll give you a percentage to handle my distribution and go shut the fuck up. Oh, we can't talk to him. Y'all blackball that nigga. This nigga different. I talk to niggas like that. So nah, you can handle my distribution or that's it. What we talking about? Handle that. Yeah. Okay, I'll handle your distribution. What percent? Okay, I'm gonna need distribution and you give me $3 million. Give me $3 million, I'll give you a percentage of my, you know what I'm saying, will come from the distribution. Or we can do a record deal. You know what I'm saying? You give me $3 million and you get a percentage of the record deal, let me do the rest. You get a percentage of the residuals that come from what we do with this. Other than that, what you want? I'm not, my rights, none of that. Now I got the nigga done sold these folk, sold the nigga Dominique rights. The nigga Dominique didn't want to take the meeting, according to what they saying. You know, without P, Dominique trying to still move with the soul. You can't move with the soul with the demons. They'll wait for you to do that. That's the horse giving the snake a ride across the river. Who heard the one? Remember, y'all never heard the one about the snake giving the horse giving the snake a ride across the river? Because the snake said, I ain't going to bite you. I just need a ride across the river. I can't get across that motherfucker. QCP wouldn't have been QCP without little baby. Oh, yeah, you'll have a little motion from the little shit, the little Migo. Man, little baby made the whole fucking label. Little baby too big. He bigger than the label. He just, you know, again, that mainstream shit, they fuck with your head, make you think you got to do this that way, that way, that way. He could have reinvented the whole shit if he would have used his brain. But they snatched that soul from you. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, there ain't no hate, cause I know what these niggas doing. Behind the scene, they tried to get some folks of mine recently. I had to tell people like, yo, move this way, move that way. Watch out, because they doing like this. Or my peoples will step in and be like, yo, you saw this in that contract? Nah, I ain't see that. What that mean? Da-da-da-da, whoop-de-whoop. Whoa. But to the world, it might look like one thing, but these niggas out here, you know what I'm saying? You got QCP doing shit like, you know what I'm saying? Comment, what do you say? He'll DM and delete. Because he'll know like, oh, yeah, bro can't be touched. You see what I'm saying? Man, it wasn't no hate when I seen what was going on with Baby and them. I spoke and told them niggas, y'all gonna have to go a different route, different direction. Not because them niggas were rappers alone, but because they have a soul that once you take it, that shit gone. But if you use it without giving it up, all right, then you'll be able to change shit with me. But what they'll do, they'll fuck with you. They'll get you to a party. They'll drug you up. You know what I'm saying? After you done got drugged up, you don't even know you been drugged up. Let me tell you what they'll do. You don't even know you been drugged up until you... Hold on. All right. You know what I'm saying? Alright. I mean. Mm-hmm. So yeah, here's what they'll do. They'll drug you up. You don't even know you've been drugged up. Then what happened? Some shit done happened to you while you sleep or while you out of it. You don't even know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And they'll record you, right? Yeah, I'm already. They'll record you. You know what I'm saying? And then what happened? By the time you come back to, they'll show you the recording. Get what they got on you now. Leverage. Right? Leverage. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to change certain shit. You want to be, I'm telling you, because I can see it when Lil Baby be doing certain interviews. They're not permitted to involve me in the conversation, even if he wanted to. But let me tell you about what's going on with Lil Baby, right? Because he got sense, right? It's an ego thing, especially when you a man, where a nigga can, you know what I'm saying, call you out. I had to call him out a certain way. Same way with 21 Savage, all them. Had to call him out a certain way. It wasn't the way I would have favored doing, but I already know how these demons move and how they be having them, jerking them around, so I had to use a different type of approach with that shock value approach and do the letters to hit heavier, hit harder. I don't have it where I could just talk to them, communicate with them, DM them, how people be saying. You see what I'm saying? So he ain't the type of person who, when you say something to him, he not gonna be able to understand what you're saying. He definitely know what I'm saying. He know it's right too. He know it makes sense. Same way with a lot of these people. They know it makes sense. This is true. That's right. Da 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 da. They talk about it amongst themselves though. They can't have the conversation out in the public. So what they'll do, here's what they'll do. He'll say, I'm trying to get back to Dominique. You know what I mean? A lot of people know Lil Baby, but I'm trying to get back to Dominique. That's that. You gonna be Dominique or demonic. You see what I'm saying? He trying to get back to who he is before he started to get involved in all this extra shit. But that ain't how they gonna make it move. They gonna make it move to such a way where tonight.